Hello?
Mohammed?
Hello?
Hi, Mohammed?
No, this is Ali.
Oh, hey, Ali, this is Dan Poneman.
Yeah, hold on, please.
Okay.
Dan, pause.
Hi, Dan. How are you?
Mohammed, fine. I got back. I don't know if I mentioned I was in the Middle East last week, so...
I see. Okay. Well, I think things started to move. Quite well, actually. I don't know if you followed. I was invited a couple of days ago by the military council or the head of the military and his chief of staff. It was just 2 or 3 good people. Sawiris, he's this businessman, billionaire, and Amr Musa, and few of them judiciary, heads of the judiciary in Egypt. And we had a good discussion, and I was in contact with the chief of staff for the last couple of days because they wanted to get the country back to normal, and they asked what would it take to get the country back to normal, particularly the demonstration and the sit-ins and stuff. And I had meet at that day in the evening with the young people, and I told Anand that what it takes is the prime minister who was appointed by Mubarak to leave, and in fact they sacked him this morning, and so what we are doing now is to try to make sure that tomorrow hopefully things will just go back to normal, and then we will continue the dialogue on how to move through. Possibly we have a different proposal is to have a constituent committee to have a new constitution, and then afterward have a presidential election based on a new constitution. So we are working on the next stage, but at least we establish a bridge with them there, which is quite good actually. Then. Yeah,
that sounds good. Actually, when I got back, I had a chance to talk to Bill Burns, and he told me that you had a good conversation, and I heard from Bill that you had been in this conversation with Tantawi. So that sounds like it's continuing, that it was not just a one-time thing, but you've now got sort of an open channel?
That's correct. I think I've been in contact with the chief of staff, Anand. He's the numbers. I mean, he's the chief of staff, not the minister. And I've been in contact with him the last couple of days, trying to tell him, what the young people need to stop them sitting in and demonstrating, and that their obsession or bottom line was the prime minister of Mubarak should be sacked, and he was sacked this morning. And right now, I've been on the phone with everybody, the young people, the brotherhoods, and everybody to make sure that we then respond properly tomorrow and not have, again, a demonstration tomorrow. And I told Anand today that we will continue the dialogue, and then I think the next step will be to try to work with him and as much how we have a smooth transition through a new constitution and proper presidential election, and then hopefully later on a parliamentary election, because a parliamentary election right now, as I told Bill, would only benefit the ruling party and the brothers. The ice was a good thing then, but I would hope that if we have this dialogue, then we can maneuver things in the next 6 months in the right direction.